What's up? It's your boy Fast checking in with you in another one. Next week, I'm going to be doing a raffle on one of my videos, so make sure that you tune into it next Friday to see who won the contest. I appreciate everybody for helping me reach my point of getting my 500 subscribers. It wouldn't be no fats in them if it wasn't for y'all. So I really appreciate everything that y'all have done for me and showed me all the love and advice that y'all have gave me to help me grow on this channel. But let's get into this story. I'm gonna tell you the story, it's kind of crazy because at this time I didn't really know what was going on with this whole situation. I just learned at the last minute. It just took me by surprise because shit, like I said, I didn't really know what was going on and things like that. So all I could do was just think, like damn, when it actually happened, because like I said, it took me by surprise. It took a lot of people by surprise because they didn't actually know what was going on either. I was at Ellsworth Correctional Facility at this time at the medium. It's just like I said, it's the dorm setting. You know what I'm saying? They got the buzzer to where the guards, you can talk to the guards and stuff like that, 2-man cells and stuff. So one day, what I'm saying, it was this dude named Kodak. Now, Kodak is a white dude. He got long hair, I guess. Like I said, in the early 90s, you know what I'm saying, everybody was kind of wearing their hair kind of long and stuff like that. So, you know, he had it like long hair and stuff like that. He was like a cool individual. I didn't really know him too much or whatever because he just got transferred from another facility to our facility. So I didn't really know him anything like that. So I just kind of, kept my little distance from him. So one day, I'm in my cell just doing my normal stuff. My boy Reed, at this time, was my bunkie. Me and him was cool, We walked the track and talked a lot and stuff. We didn't really do no type of business or anything like that because I think I was on my way home, about to go see the parole board in like 6 months. So I was like, shit, I ain't really trying to do no type of crazy ass shit at this time. So me and him just sitting up there talking, doing our regular stuff, And then, somebody yelled out, hey, Fats, fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole. I already know who it was because, me and him does it to me all the time. It's my boy named Sponge. Now, Sponge is a white dude, too. He's real short, you know. He's cool as a motherfucker, you know. He wanted me to get him some hot water, because that's what I did. I kept the hot water, going all the time because, shit, that's what we kind of actually did. So, boom, I come to the door, tell him, come up there, get the hot water. So he come up there, get the hot water, pour it in his cup, go back down. Now, Sponge was the porter. He cleaned up the day room and stuff down there all the time. So the Sponge, doing his normal stuff, cleaning stuff. He drinks his coffee while he does his morning routine and stuff. And I get ready to go to work. So boom, I go to work, and where I work at like this little lamination shop where they do like desks and stuff, and we do like inmates and stuff like that. We make sure that we send them to different facilities around, like offices and stuff. It's like laminating, like I don't know what it actually called because I can't remember back then, but just I know it was laminated. You know what I'm saying? We put the thing on the desk and stuff like that. So, boom, I come back, to my cell, and that's when Reed was like, Mike and Isaac, been walking around the pod, going over to Kodak's cell and stuff like that. So I was like, shit, howdy. He just telling me, he don't know what's going on over there, but he can kind of see something kind of escalating over there. Like I said, say Kodak probably been there, probably about a couple months at this time. So, for him to be involved in anything like that, I didn't ever say anything like that. But like I said, Reed was telling me that they was always over at the sales and stuff. So I was like, all right, boom. Like I said, when I go out to the yard, before all this stuff, I'm kind of seeing, Kodak all moving around. I seen him at the library a couple of times. I always, see him over there eating, at the normal spots and stuff like that. I ain't never seen nothing odd, going on about the dude. So I didn't really, know what was actually, everything, how everything was going to aspire with that dude. So, like I said, I didn't really know anything about him. So, boom. I get up, boom. After talking to Reed, I said I go out to the pod. Now I'm looking, I don't see, him over there talking to them over at the cell, Mike and Isaac sitting at the cell talking to Kodak or nothing like that. They in the day room doing their normal stuff. Now, Mike is a, dude, he got long hair too. Isaac is the same way. Both of them, don't look like they involved in no gangs or anything like that. Because once I start seeing them, they ain't never said that like in none of the gang tables, or they kind of just say what they sells and stuff. So I didn't really know what was going on with them. So boom, I'm looking at that. I go back up to my cell. Boom, I'm sitting up there, doing my normal stuff. I come back down, to go take my shower and stuff like that. And like I said, when you go back there to the shower, only 3 people can take the shower at this time, because they ain't fully open like a regular penitentiary, like at the big penitentiaries where 30 or 40 people can go back there and shower. It's only 3 people at this thing in the shower, and it's like you can pull the curtain back and stuff. You just come in there like that. It's 2 of them like that. You can pull the little curtain back, come in there, take your shower, and do your thing. So one day I was in there taking my shower, boom. That's when Kodak come in there, and when he come in there, he's taking his shower with his shirt on, his drawers, and all this stuff on, but I don't think nothing, odd about it, because that's what that everybody do. They basically take a shower, maybe they washing their shirt or something like that, but I don't see nothing, wrong with that. Boom. So then I go back up to my cell, doing my normal stuff. Boom. I come back, in the morning, like I said, sponge get up, fire in the hole, fire in the hole, Boom, I go get his hot water ready, boom, pour in his cup, he go do his thing, He walking around cleaning up, He be, I guess when he be walking around, he be looking in people's cells and stuff like that. So, boom. He come back, he's like, man, he's like, I don't know, man. He's like, Kodak, don't seem too good, And I was like, shit, he don't? And he was like, nah. He's like, shit, I don't know what's up with him, but he don't seem too, like he's too well or something like that. And I'm like, shit, all right, but he just telling me that. So then I go to work back, like I said, at the lamination shop. And when I'm at the lamination shop, that's when, my boy Pookie, he sit down, he's talking to me, he's telling me, hey, did I hear about, Kodak getting violated or something like that? And I was like, he got violated? And he was like, yeah, man, I guess he did something at another penitentiary. And now, the people that, he did whatever he did with him over there. Trying to do something to him, and I was like, nah, I ain't never heard nothing like that. And he was like, yeah, man. He was just basically telling me that something went down in another penitentiary, and when he got over there, now he's about to get into it with these people again. So I'm like, shit, all right, man, So he telling me that. So then, boom, when I get back to the cell, that's when I tell Reed, whatever, what I just heard. So then he's like, yeah, he kind of heard something like that too, but he didn't want to say nothing. He said, shit, it been going on for like 2 or 3 weeks. And I was like, you ain't never tell me nothing like that. He was like, shit, because he didn't really know. He said, now it's just all starting to come out, So everybody's starting to hear, little pieces here, little pieces there. So then, like I said, me and Reed up in there talking, he telling me, all this stuff, boom. So So the next morning, that's when Sponge, you know what I'm saying, come do his regular thing, get his hot water, you know, boom. Because at this time, like I said, it's back in the early 90s and stuff like that. We didn't have microwaves and stuff back then. So then he come up there, get his hot water, do his long stuff, you know, come back down, boom. And on the way back, on the way out, you know, he's telling me, hey, a little bit later, you know what I'm saying, I need to talk to you. And I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying, boom. So I don't know, me and Sponge, you know what I'm saying, we was just cool like that. We was just on a whole new different page. We wasn't like trying to hustle off each other or anything like that. But me and him was just cool. Sometimes, you know, when stuff, you know, go bad or whatever, he always, you know what I'm saying, need somebody to help him out. And I kind of help him out as well. So we both was on the same page when it came to stuff. So when he told me he needed to talk to me, I'm thinking like, damn, what do you need to talk to me about? So I go to work, like I said, you know, doing my normal stuff. You know, when I come back, that's when, you know, Sponge come up to my cell. He's like, man, hey man, hey Fats, you know, I've been hearing some weird noises coming out of Kodak's cell. And I was like, you been hearing some weird noises? I was like, what you mean you hear some weird noises? Like, he was like, and I was like they doing something up in there? And it was like, I don't know, man. But shit, it don't sound right. It sounds like something really going on up in there. And I was like, all right, you know. So then that's when my boy Reed was like, you know, people get turned out all the time up in there. And I was like, yeah, that's true. I said, but shit, I hope that old boy ain't going out like that. So then I get up, you know, after Sponge leave, you know, boom, I get up, go take my little shower. And when I'm back there taking my shower, doing my normal stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's when Kodak come in there again. Like I said, he got his shirt on and stuff. He taking his shower with his shirt on and stuff. And I leave up out there real quick, you know, because shit, I don't want to be around him. You know, I ain't really trying to peep out if he's trying to be feminine or whatever, you know. So I'm just hurry up and get up out there, hurry and get on back to my room. Boom, I get up there and boom, and make me something to eat. Boom, get up, you know what I'm saying, in the morning, go to my little job, shit, which I don't like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I'm like, shit, they like, shit, we're gonna go ahead, you know what I'm saying, send you home early. So I'm like, that's cool, you know. Probably was only there a couple hours or whatever. 'Cause like I said, I was fucking up so much, you know, shit, they didn't want me messing up. So they probably was gonna write me up. I don't know what they was gonna do, but they didn't write me up or nothing. They just told me they didn't want me working there no more. So that was cool on my part. I ain't getting no class 2 write-up, so I was straight with that. So then, like I said, I get back, boom, now I'm waiting on yard time to come, you know. So on yard, I go out there, do my normal stuff, walking the little track. This yard is like, in versus it being like a little circle track, it's like just a sidewalk track of the institution. So the basketball court's right here. The weight pit is right there by the gym. So when you go in the weight pit, you walk right past the gym and child hall's right there, right next to everything. So everything is all like in the open area and stuff like that. So I'm out there, you know, in the yard doing my normal stuff. Boom. I'm looking and stuff. I see Kodak, you know, he kind of limping. So I'm like, shit. And what he limping, you know, maybe twist his ankle or something like that. But shit, I ain't know. But I seen him limping. Boom, I come back in. And when I come back in, I'm talking to Reed. I ain't telling him nothing about Kodak or nothing like that, what I seen or whatever. I'm just sitting up there just talking to him. So then that's when Sponge come and knock on my door. And he's like, man, shit, I don't know, man. She said something's really going on, you know what I'm saying, in that cell with Mike and Isaac because shit, they doing some old crazy ass shit, you know, they be doing, going in that man's cell, I don't know what they doing or whatever. So I was like, shit, man, just kind of stay up out that, you know what I'm saying, for right now because shit, you don't want to get yourself involved and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, but I'm saying it, but I'm trying to go over there, man, ask him what's going on or whatever, but he said, I don't know how to approach him on that situation. I said, shit, if you gonna do it, all you gotta do is just walk up on him or catch him in the shower or something, to talk to him like that. That's the easiest way to kind of, get to kind of know a person. I ain't saying it on no homo stuff or nothing like that, but in the shower, that's when a lot of people do a lot of talking. So, you just never know. But like I said, I'm talking to Reed, you know what I'm saying? Boom. So then, boom, I get up, go downstairs, looking at the whole situation or whatever. I'm like, shit, I don't know what's going on with them people, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm looking at Isaac and Mike, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, what the fuck, what the fuck y'all doing, because like I said, I ain't really knowing what's going on. So while I'm sitting there, boom, I see him go in the room. So I was saying to myself, should I go over there and see what's going on, or should I just stay up out of it? I didn't really know what I was going to do at that time. So boom, I just get up, go back up to my room, you know what I'm saying? I tell Reed, I'm like, shit, I don't know what they're in there doing, but they're doing something. So then, boom, the next morning, like I said, since Sponge come and get his old drink, you know what I'm saying, it's hot water. And I'm talking to him, and I asked him, I was like, man, you see anything, you know what I'm saying, kind of crazy last night? He's like, nah, I ain't see nothing. He was like, all right. So basically, you know what I'm saying, everything was kind of cool between everybody. So then, like a couple days later, you know, I don't know what happened or whatever, but my back started hurting or whatever. I think I was trying to lie or something, you know what I'm saying, to get out of work, because I didn't want to work in the kitchen. So I was going to tell them that something was wrong with me. So I put the Form 9 in to go to the clinic. And when I get to the clinic, you know, I'm like, shit, boom, I had to wait like a couple days because shit, once I told them that, you know what I'm saying, I was hurting or whatever, now they want to, you know what I'm saying, bullshit with me, you know what I'm saying, not try to get me to hurry up and come in there knowing that they should at least come and see you on sick call for the first time, but they already knew that I was trying to play some type of game or whatever, because they already knew, because like I said, I already know how to play. I was already doing it with them all the time anyway, so they already kind of knew me when I started doing it on this one. So then, like I said, I go to sick call. When I get to sick call, I'm in there, now when you get into the clinic is kind of crazy because instead of rooms like a doctor's office, they got like just little things to where you can just slide across, basically like the little things in the shower, but a little bit different. So, boom, I'm in my thing, they examining me, looking over me, laughing at me because they already know I'm on some more crazy ass shit. So then I hear somebody over there like, oh, oh, oh. So I'm like, shit, who the fuck is that? Because shit, like I said, you hear a motherfucker screaming and shit, you never know what a person, whatever happened up in there. It could be something that happened on the yard or whatever. It could be something that happened in your dorm. You just never know. So I'm hearing them over there, ah. So I'm like, shit, damn, who the fuck is that? Because it sounded like he's in pain, because really sound like he was in pain or whatever. So then, boom, I come out of my little thing and I'm walking by. It's his doctor, you know what I'm saying? One of the nurses, they coming in the same time that I'm going by. So they got to open the curtain up to this, you know what I'm saying, basically get in there. So when they opened the curtain up, that's when I seen Kodak on the little examining table. And I seen like his ribs and on both sides real bruised up real bad. So I'm like, damn, motherfucking rude. So I just kept on walking, get back to the cell house. And when I get back to the cell house, I come back up to the room. And I'm telling Reed, man, you won't believe what I just seen. And he was like, what you just see? And I was like, man, I could have swore I just seen Kodak, you know what I'm saying, over there bruised all up his ribs and stuff, and all that stuff was all bruised up and stuff. But I don't know if it was him or not. So he was like, shit, all right, basically he just telling me, shit, whatever I'm telling him, if if it's cool or whatever. So I'm like, shit, just basically, I said, I'm going to go down here and holler at Sponge and see if he can go down there, you know what I'm saying? Basically check and see if that man's up in his cell or not, make sure that he's on point. So I go down there, I see Sponge, I tell Sponge to go down to Kodak's cell, see if he's up in there. He wasn't up in there, so I was like, shit, he's over in the clinic then, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, he had to be in the clinic because shit, if I just thought that I seen him because I wasn't for sure if that was him or not, you know? So then, boom, I go back up to my cell, boom, lockdown come, everything, goes smooth or whatever, boom. I come back out for child, you know what I'm saying, after lockdown and stuff. Come back out for child, you know, boom. I'm looking and shit, seeing if I see, you know what I'm saying, Kodak walk or do anything or whatever, but I don't see him. So I'm like, shit, I go back, eat my food, go to the yard, come back, take my shower. The next day, you know, that's when, the black suits come up in there, and when the black suits come up in there, they come in there with the dog and all type of stuff. They come in there real deep. When they come in there, something must have don't really happen, real bad, because black suits don't really come in until like something really important kind of happens, because shit, that's just the way that they roll. So when the black suits come in there, like I said, Sponge is getting his normal stuff in the morning, So we looking down. I'm looking down when I seen them come in. So I'm looking, and when they come in, first they go over to Mike's cell, boom, they snatch him up, take him up out the cell, boom, put him up against the wall, puts handcuffs on him, rush him up out there. Then a few minutes later, Isaac's cell is under me. I can't really see him, but I can hear the doors and stuff open down there on him. So they end up, handcuffing him, and I can see him walking out, Both of them had their shirts off, looking all kind of crazy and stuff, So I was like, damn, man. So then a little bit later on that day, that's when, Sponge come up to me and he telling me, exactly what happened. I don't know how he knew or what was going on or whatever, but he kind of just filled me in on the story of what happened to them boys or whatever. I guess, old boy at the camp, he was in some type of group or whatever with some type of motorcycle gang or whatever, and they end up, finding out that he was dealing with meth and stuff like that, and end up, I guess he ended up telling on somebody or whatever, but I don't know the whole situation of the story. All I know is that they was in there beating that boy, holding his hands up like this, while I guess I don't know which one was hitting him or whatever, but they was boom, 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 hitting him like this, on his sides and stuff like that. And they said that they ended up breaking that man's ribs and almost punctured one of his lungs. That's why he ended up having to go to the clinic, because he couldn't breathe and stuff like that. But yeah, you don't want to get yourself involved in situations like that or even witness anything like that. I mean, that was just one of the craziest stories that I can think of, at this moment. But yeah, this your boy Fast checking in with you with another one. Y'all stay up and y'all be peaceful.